Okay, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Man in a Panda. Today, I'm actually very happy. We've got some glamour in the car. Miss Magda Hanausek.
Hello.
Singer, songwriter, performer, dog lover. I did research you a little bit. That means stalking you on Facebook.
Okay.
So I know that you are an animal lover, which I want to talk about as well, because that's something else that we have in common. As you can see, people, it's actually snowing, real life snow. So I'm going to keep the speed normal, also because I don't actually know where we are. But I'm very happy Magda's joining us today, our first female celebrity, as it were. Magda, quickly, or not quickly, I know that, yeah, I said you love dogs. Tell me a bit about that, please.
Well, I can say that dogs were always in my life, and it was always at least like 4 dogs around.
Like in your family home?
Like in my family home. My parents also love animals. My mom especially, she loves dogs. So every stray dog, every ill dog, every dog which was hungry or bad treated by the owner automatically became our dog.
Yeah.
So we after some time we had a lot of them.
And like now you're involved with the, because you're from Krakow, yeah?
Yes, I'm from Krakow. I live there and I work there, and also there I am a volunteer in a Krakow shelter for homeless animals. Okay. And it's been like 9 years now.
Super. I mean, for me, honestly, it's great. Like we have 3 dogs at home. I'm going to turn around here and go back because I have no idea where we are. 3 of our dogs come from the shelter. And yeah, I mean, not quite on a bigger scale as you, but dogs are quite a big part of my life. They're man's best friend, yeah? Like,
yeah,
I mean, woman's best friend.
And they are honest. The best way about dogs is that they don't lie. They are honest. If they are angry, if you do something bad to them, they bite. If you don't, they let you.
That's what I always say, that there's no such thing as a bad dog. It's completely if you've got an aggressive dog, it's not a bad dog, it's the bad owner.
It's a question about you.
Yeah, I completely agree. So you live in Krakow and you volunteer there. Is that your day job or?
No, I go there when I have time.
Okay.
Actually, lately it's more difficult because I'm constantly busy. But when I go there, I walk those dogs, I pet them, I teach them, I try to train them because some of them are like really wild or aggressive.
Well, because they stay on chains here, yeah?
They stay on chains. They are rescued from various bad conditions, so they come to the shelter, and the workers there, they are really trying the best, and they are so in love with those dogs, and you can see that. But still, if you have like 500 of dogs, you cannot provide every single one with the love, the care they really need. So that's where
I know from the because Tarnobrzeg has a shelter as well, and every day I see the posts from there, again from the volunteers or from the lady, and it's just especially in this weather, you see the dogs on a chain in the garden. Like it's really sad.
It's so sad, really.
Okay. What else, Magda? Obviously, we met because I know that you're another big part of your life is music, of course. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but for those of you who don't know or maybe recognise Magda, she was recently on Poland's version of Got Talent. How was that, Magda? Like, just as I mean, I've also done concerts myself, and Would you say it was like the biggest gig you've done, or as I don't mean being on the television, but I mean with regards to the amount of people that were there watching you in the audience, you know, on the big stage, and that I know you've done various things. How would you put it on with regards to performing on stage, as it were, or in front of people?
Well, I would say that it was one of the biggest gigs I've done. I would say that people there who work around all that stuff in the studio were very nice, very helpful. I met a great guy, a guitarist. I was playing there with him. I mean, I'm singing with him.
Like he was your session musician,
Yes,
let's say, yeah?
yes,
He was your...
yes. Because in the first episode, I performed on my own with the guitar.
Can I go here?
I guess we
Can I
came
go
from
left?
down there.
Okay.
I think so.
I've got his left. Go. Sorry, yeah. So the first episode.
First episode, I was on my own with the guitar.
Yeah.
And then they...
Like you were playing guitar,
Yes,
you mean, yeah, as well?
yes.
Okay.
And then when I got semi-finals, they decided that I need to have a
player, concentrate on your vocal.
and I just need to concentrate on my vocal.
Yeah.
So that's how I met Artur. Really great guy, great performer, great human being.
Sure.
Very nice person.
And he's from Krakow as well?
No,
or?
he was born in Krakow, but he lives and works in Warsaw right
Okay.
now. But we are still in touch on Facebook or Instagram. And my biggest goal was to perform the best I can, because I suppose that I'm not going to win.
Sure, but it's a good opportunity.
But it
yeah?
was
it's
a
good
great opportunity
experience.
to get to the bigger, bigger audience,
absolutely.
to get recognizable.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was
exposure
great
and-
adventure.
I mean, I know from the English one, of course, that as I say, it's a big stage, and to have that, obviously a good sound and a good setup, professionally, as it were.
Yes. And all the cameras around you,
Sure, sure.
it makes the atmosphere.
What was it like going back to work the next day? Or sort of, coming home to your family or work and the normal life, as it were.
Actually, I was pretty scared because when I came to work, I sat down. I was tuning my guitar. I was preparing everything. One lady came to me and asked if that's me, because she was watching the Got Talent and she thinks it was me. And then I got a little bit scared for a second because I wasn't sure how to behave. But of course, I came over somehow, and I just started to talk with her, and then she brought her kids because they wanted to have a picture with me.
Sure.
And it was nice.
I'm gonna concentrate a little bit. Sorry, there's a bike
okay.
here, and I have to.
And when I started singing, it was okay. It was like I'm back home.
Sure. Okay, let's have a little look. I got some questions for you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Some short questions. I'll ask you them. You might have seen the format, and you just choose which one you prefer. Let's
Okay.
say, yeah. So, tea or coffee?
Tea.
I think I know the answer to the next one, but cats or dogs?
Both.
Okay, Krakow or Warsaw?
Krakow, definitely.
Dress or trousers?
Trousers.
Okay. Friday night or Sunday afternoon?
Friday night.
Lady Punk or Jam?
Lady Punk.
Pizza or pierogi?
Pizza.
Janis Joplin or Ella Fitzgerald?
Both.
You can't keep choosing both. That's not the rules of the game. You have to choose
just the
one.
second time.
Okay, that's the last one that you can do
Okay.
both. Peace or platform?
Platform.
Roses or tulips?
Roses.
Okay, I'm gonna just go over here and turn in here. 1 second, we'll have a pause. Turn around. Go up here. Let's have a look. Electric or unplugged?
Unplugged.
I have to say that everybody's being really good on the road. probably because there's not many people about. Let's have a look. The mountains or the sea?
The sea.
Have you got a favourite one? Have you got a favourite
I know
seaside?
only one.
Baltic?
Baltic, yes. And actually
Okay, but there's lots of places there. I mean, have you got a...
Ustka.
Okay.
I've been in Ustka. Actually, it was like 3 years ago, and it was my first time.
To the sea. And
seeing
did you swim in the sea?
I cannot swim, but yes, I've tried.
Oh, it was your first... Man, so... First time in the sea. I'm a Cancer, so I'm a water sign. I love water. I love the sea.
And you can swim,
Yeah.
obviously.
I've lived all my life, luckily, by water, so... Apart from here, of course, but... I wouldn't go swimming in the river here. Okay, flowers or chocolates?
Flowers.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Aha. Long or short hair?
Long.
Science fiction or horror?
Horror.
Any favourite or any?
Oh, so many of them.
Do you read like that? When I said, is that reading? Is that watching? Is that?
Mostly watching, but reading also. From the horrors, I like to watch Exorcist. Let's be classic.
The old style, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay, nearly finished. Orange or blue?
Orange.
Italy or Spain? I guess I'm talking about food or...
Italy.
Radio or television?
Radio.
Super. Magda, I won't keep too much long. I know you're busy and you've got to go back. Just very quickly, obviously how we met, I know that you're recording at the moment. You've got some new songs in production that you're working on. We got one of your old ones here, I believe, or
yes.
Tell me a little bit about it. Just turn that up. Like, what's your history with music exactly? Have you got a musical family? Did you pick up a guitar when you were 3? You know?
No, actually, when I was 3, I kept begging my parents to let me go for a violin lesson, but they refused. I don't know why, but they did.
Probably. They were scared that you were going to keep them up, perhaps, at night. Yeah.
Practice too much.
Yeah.
But I've been singing since I remember, and it was like talking for me. It was always with me. I think in high school I discovered that there's something like a guitar, and you can use it actually to create
and you
your
can do
own
it together.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then I started to write my own music. I went. Actually, I didn't do it on my own. My friend dragged me there for a music competition.
Oh.
And I got, I think, first or second place. Then someone saw me there, a musician, Irish guy, who taught me how to perform. I learned from him a lot, and I'm very grateful for that. He
and you performed together as well, yeah? Like
no, not with him, but he put together all girl band.
Sure.
And he was supervising all what we were doing. He was helping us. So it was my first band. Then I got interested in jazz.
Okay.
Because that was something very new, very very difficult for me. So I decided to do exactly that.
And what's your who would you say is your artistically, musically, like who do you? I don't mean who inspires you. Who did you grow up with? Whose posters did you have? Whose music were you playing when you were younger?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Led Zeppelin.
And how did you find them? From the radio? From friends? From?
I guess I found a CD or a tape, and that was it. When I turned it on, it was like the answer for everything.
Super.
So that's how I started to.
Yeah, good guitar, good vocals,
good
songs,
good songs, good energy.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of energy, the big, something big in it. And my mom also. My mom went to music school, and she learned how to play guitar, but classic one. And I think her great grandfather was a bass player in a American orchestra.
Oh.
So I suppose I got it somehow from
Like
my
it's
mother.
somewhere in your genes.
Yes.
Somewhere in your
yes.
genes. Magda, we're going to finish soon. I know you've got to go. We've got to go somewhere. I hope we're going in the right way. Just quickly, like where can we find you? Obviously, I'll put a link on your Facebook page in the video. Where can people listen to you other than YouTube?
For now, it's only YouTube. When they put my name and surname, Magda Hanausek. And
Wait, sorry to interrupt. Where do we have to go? Do you know?
I think there. But I'm not 100% sure, but I suppose it's there.
We'll try it. So yeah, we can get it from social media. They can follow you on there, find you on there, and stay up to date. And
because there are a lot of new songs coming, and soon I'm gonna get an account on Spotify also to put there my music.
So do a little search for Magda Hanausek.
Magda Hanausek on YouTube for now, and on social media.
There will
also
be a
like
link in the
Facebook.
description as well, on the Man and the Panda description.
Yeah.
Magda, really thanks for coming. Serious.
Thank you.
Really thank you. It's been really a pleasure to have you. Last time we didn't have much time together, so really thanks for coming. Serious.
Thank you.
Let's have a little listen. And just lastly, boys and girls, we'll see you next time on Man and the Panda. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and do all that good stuff that the kids tell you to do. There's all the links, blah blah blah. You know what to do. Rock and roll, enjoy, listen to the music. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.